Gaming laptops are an ever-growing part of the notebook market. We seem to be able to squeeze ever more faster processors and overall greater amounts of power into considerably smaller form factors. The guys at ASUS have got a brand new notebook, the ASUS Republic of Gamers G14. I thought we'd have a chat with Brad from ASUS about it. How are you, Brad?
Yeah, great to be here, Charlie. Thanks for having us.
No, always good to have a chat. Gaming laptops, big part of your business. You've got some new models that are coming out, but this 14-inch sized, some people call it the ROG G14, we'll call it the Republic of Gamers G14. The main thing here is that you can still have a good gaming experience even on a 14-inch sized notebook, correct?
Yeah, that's exactly right, Charlie. We've sort of reinvented that gaming laptop in terms of the size and the form factor. We've traditionally had that 15 and 17-inch gaming notebook, and with the ROG Zephyrus G14, we've been able to pack a lot of technology into a very small footprint in the 14-inch screen size now. So amazing product that is already in the market now and doing exceptionally well. And we're really pleased to see the product sort of being accepted in a way that we were unsure of, being 14-inch. Everyone's always but we think we've tapped into a new space with this particular notebook, especially around content creation. But then also the machine itself looks the part. It's a beautiful looking machine, a little bit less aggressive in terms of that gaming look. But you can actually very easily take it to a LAN party because the spec is, right up there. But then also take it to a boardroom type meeting because it really does look the part in that type of environment as well.
Well, isn't that the goal, right? See, once upon a time, if you're going back 20 years, we built our own PCs and we spec them the way we wanted to, and then all of a sudden the desktops started coming out with good specs, and you could go buy an off-the-shelf system and you could get a really good experience. And then all of a sudden we wanted that, but with portability, and then we started looking at gaming notebooks or laptops, and then we got that experience in a gaming laptop, but they were built to look angry because they were colourful and black, but now I guess it's gone much more mainstream into the community, hasn't it? We want these types of notebooks, but we want to use them in all different sorts of ways, not just gaming, but content creation and other high-end tasks.
Yeah, you're right. And the greatest thing is we still have all that as well. We've still got the flashing lights. We've still got the RGB keyboards, the AuraSync technology built into a number of our Strix machines in the ROG lineup, and also even in the TUF lineup as well in that entry-level gaming space. But you're right, it is something where we used to build these things and you'd build it in a desktop spec because it worked better in that space and you could get to that higher level of spec. But now in some of our machines, and in particular the Zephyrus G14, you can have up to 2060 graphics in this machine, 32 gig of RAM, 2 terabyte solid state hard drives in the machine. It's an amazing feat in such a small footprint, and one that, I guess, like you say, 20 years ago, who would have thought you would have a machine that's got this much power, but also looks as good as it is. 1.6 kilos, very, very thin and lightweight machine. And like I said, really can look the part, whether it be at a LAN party or in a corporate boardroom meeting.
The other thing you've built in to give it that extra sort of sizzle, I guess, is the anime matrix display. That's not the actual display that you're looking at. That's the other side of the screen, isn't it? To add some extra color and a bit of movement there.
That's right. So one of the things that our brand ASUS prides itself on is being a little bit different. We tend to do things that others probably won't have a crack at, and with this machine, it does have a dot matrix display on the back panel of the LCD. So look, it doesn't necessarily increase the performance of the notebook at all, but it does give it a little bit of sizzle. I like that word that you used, in terms of go to a LAN party and you can have your gamer tag running across the back of the screen, so people know who's playing, or you could have your Twitter handle, as you can see in the video. Very, very cool. Something very different, and something, again, that nobody else has in the market, but we've been able to bring it to life on the Zephyrus G14.
The other thing about gaming is it has become much more mainstream now, right? I mean, once upon a time, the gaming product we purchased, they were bought from specialist stores, but now we're seeing these sitting comfortably in Harvey Norman and JB Hi-Fi and those national consumer electronic chains. Has that been witnessed by you from a point of view of sales, but variety of options and interest from retailers?
Yeah, most definitely it has. It's interesting now, and again, I guess if you go back to even 10 years, you would go into a retailer or a channel partner environment, and you'd see a small gaming space that was in the store. It wasn't necessarily a focus by anyone. Probably more so console gaming was a focus, if anything. And now that's really switched. You go into a lot of the major retailers and channel partners, and you see very defined spaces in their organisations that are gaming focused. And ASUS as a brand, we're very fortunate that we have two brands within our gaming space with Tough and ROG, and we're now taking a lot of shelf space in these partner stores because we do have such a comprehensive lineup from very entry level at as low as sort of $15.99 price points all the way through till, we had last year a $10,000 gaming machine that was in the market as well. So we cover all bases and all types of budgets in that space.
Did you sell many of those? $10,000? I mean, I can't afford that, but I know there are people out there that have got enough money to buy what it is that they want. Did you sell many of at that price? You don't have to tell me exact units, but did you sell some?
No, look, I have to say we didn't sell too many, but the mothership, the ROG mothership, was more a technology statement than anything. So we brought a few in, and we had them at a few conferences and things. And the whole idea is to show consumers, but also in the conference environment, the retailers, what we can do as a brand. We can build products that are just a little bit next level. And yes, it's probably out of reach for most people, including myself, but very, very cool products that at least we can make a big statement about them. And that was the key with the mothership.
Back to the G14 for a second, getting a gaming laptop versus the desktop form factor was usually involved foregoing something, right? You either had to pay a lot more money, or you didn't get the same amount of power because you wanted the benefit of portability. Is there anything that's foregone in this? Can I play most of the modern games that are out there, for example?
Yeah, you definitely can. And there's a few different specification variations within the G14 as well. So we can have it start from as low as a third generation Ryzen R5 CPU for someone that's got more of a basic use. But then we can go all the way up to an R9 in this machine as well. So very, very high end, lots of processing performance. As I mentioned, we can go up to 32 gig of RAM in this machine if need be, which traditionally would be the type of RAM spec you would find in a desktop because of physical space. You can physically fit it in, but our engineers have done an amazing job with this machine, and we can put into 16 gig DIMMs in the machine and ready to go up 32 gig. Also storage space, you can still have that nice large 2 terabyte SSD in the machine, depending on configuration, obviously. So I think the days are gone now where you kind of you miss out on something, especially in some of these. I mean, maybe in the 14-inch machine, people would prefer that larger screen size. But you'll obviously look at maybe one of the Strix 15 or 17-inch ROG lineups. But I think in terms of performance and gameplay, you're still going to get exactly what you need out of these portable devices now.
Well, the ability is there to get a 14-inch gaming laptop, take it home, plug it into your dock, do your gaming and have your fun, then unplug it and take it into work and do all of the boring work tasks throughout the day, then come home and game again at night. I can hear the gamers out there completing their Steam account logins as we speak and playing this kind of thing well into the future. Brad, always good to have a chat to you about PC technology from ASUS. This time it's gaming. We'll talk to you again soon.
Thanks, Charlie. Great to be with you.